Hello student, after the discussion of hydrogen chloride, we are going to discuss our next topic, oxo acids of halogens in P block element. There are some common example of the oxo acid. First one is hypochlorous acid HOCl. Second one is chlorous acid HClO2 and the structure is HOClO. Do you know what is the oxo acid? Oxo acid, the substance have bonded a side by oxide and another side by hydroxide, right? Like this, chlorous acid Cl bonded with oxide and there are in hydroxide OH. And third is chloric acid HClO3. The structure is HOClO2. Cl one side by oxide and another side by hydroxide. That's clear. Like this, perchloric acid HClO4 or HOClO3. Chlorine attached to oxide, 3 oxide atom, and another side is hydroxide atom. Clear? Like further, first is hypochlorous acid HOCl, second is chlorous acid HOClO, one side oxide, another side is hydroxide. Chloric acid, chlorine bonded with oxide and another side of hydroxide. That's clear. Perchloric acid HClO4, chlorine bonded 3 side with oxide and another side is hydroxide. That's clear. After the discussion of the oxo acids of chlorine, we are going to next topic, interhalogen compound. First of all, we discuss what is interhalogen compound. Interhalogen compound is formed by halogen between halogens. Like IF7 is a common example of the interhalogen. ClF2 is a common example of the halogens interhalogen compound. Now first, preparation of halogen compound. Interhalogen compound can be prepared by direct combinations or by the action of halogen on lower into halogen compound, like chlorine and fluorine heated to form ClF. Chlorine fluoride. Another is ClF2, where F2 is access to form chlorine trifluoride. I2Cl2 form iodine chloride. Uh, when I2 combine with excess of chlorine to form iodine trichloride, bromine with fluorine to form bromine trifluoride, on axis of fluorine to form bromine pentafluoride, and also these are from the interhalogen like this ClF. It's an interhalogen compound further combined with F2 and heated to form chlorine trifluoride is simply addition of the halogen atoms. IF7 combined with F2 to form IF7. In this reaction, IF5 interhalogen compound further combined with the fluorine and form IF7, iodine septafluoride. Clear? it is a simple addition of the halogen. It can be prepared by simple halogen addition of the halogens. And now these are generally formed by simple method when heated or directly combined. There are the properties of the interhalogen compound. First property is polar in nature. We know that halogens are more electronegative than the other element. Fluorine is the most electronegative element in the periodic table. Therefore, all the halogen atoms are generally have negative charge, but they are formed in interhalogen compound, uh, more electronegative, so negative charge means anion, and another one is cation. Therefore, they are polar in nature, right? These are all covalent molecules are dimagnetic in nature. They are some polarity due to different of the electronegativity. That's clear. Like chlorine and fluorine. Fluorine is the most electronegative elements. When the compared between the chlorine and fluorine, we find out that the fluorine is more electronegative than the chlorine, right? Therefore, uh, fluorine have partially negative charge and chlorine have partially positive charge. They show the polarity. Third is physical state. They are volatile solid. It means they have low boiling point or liquid at room temperature, except CLF, which is gas. Their physical properties are intermediate between those of the constituent halogen, like CLF, chlorine and fluorine. These properties are intermediate between the chlorine and fluorine. They are melting and multiple later higher than the expected. Reactivity, they have almost similar reactions of those halogens. Generally, interhalogen compound are more reactive than halogen, except fluorine. Fluorine is most electronegative. Therefore, it is highly reactive element. This is because XX interhalogen bond is weaker than XX bond. F2 is exceptional case, right? Structure. According to Besper theory, the XX3 have vent structure shape. XX5 compound have square pyramidal, and IF7 has bipyramidal shape. That's clear. And there are uses of the interhalogen compound. It is used in non-aqueous solvent. When we want to form a non-aqueous solutions, when we use the interhalogen compound as a solvent. Interhalogen compound of fluorine are very useful fluoridating agent. And these are the ClF3 and BrF3 are used for the production of uranium hexafluoride in the enrichment of uranium. It means when we found the uranium, we can easily found by uranium hexafluoride like this. That's clear. And our next video, we are going to discuss. Yeah, we will discuss a compound of xenon. Right? It is belong to group 18th. Thank you.